Hey, what's up, DJ? It's your homie Stylewise from SuccessfulDJ.com. Now, in this video, what I've got for you is part 3 of my interview with DJ Brenton, aka How to Become a DJ That Makes More Money. Now, let's review part 2 real quick before we jump in. In part 2, you learned 4 things. Number 1, you learned how to go from DJing part-time to DJing full-time. Number 2, why you should never tell people your price and what to say instead. Number 3, how to upgrade your DJ image. And number 4, how DJ Brenton went from charging $400 a night to charging over $1,900 a night, and how you can do the same. Now, in this video, part 3 of my interview, you're going to learn the following 3 things. Number 1, you're going to learn how to generate additional money for your DJ business when you're not DJing. Brenton's got some really creative strategies he's going to share with you that he's come up with that you can borrow. Number 2, you're going to learn how to help people understand what makes you unique and why they should pay you more than other DJs. And number 3, you're going to learn how to grow your DJ company and what you need to know before you hire other DJs to work for you. All right, so that's enough of the yapping. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. This is part 3 of my interview with DJ Brenton, aka How to Become a DJ That Makes More Money. Let's get into it. Stylewise presents SuccessfulDJ.com. How do you present your DJ services in a way that maximizes the amount of money you can make per gig? And also, how do you go about generating additional income for your DJ company?
Well, how I start out with getting, exactly what we are charging is that, remember that detailed report that I told you about, the lawyer that they give me?
Yeah.
It shows me everything I spend money on.
The breakdown, yeah.
Copies. Well, my package, instead of just saying, package number 1, $18.99, that's it, cut and dry. I actually have a full sheet of paper, and at the bottom of it, at the very, very bottom of it, and when I'm talking to my couples, I pull it out and it gives like a good 30 lines of whatever they're getting, but at the bottom of it, I jump right down to that and I say, you know what, I'm just going to jump to the bottom here really quick so we can get this out of the way. And I tell them the price of this package is $18.99, and it involves about 40 hours of work. And then I break it down. Well, you know what, today's meeting, and sometimes it'll be there for like an hour and a half. But I'll put it, hour and a half to 2.5 hours, depending on the couple. Sometimes we have more to talk about, sometimes we have less. Okay? Then after that, I have, the event itself is 5 hours or 8 hours, depending on what we're doing, because up here we do 8-hour weddings. Then I also put, traveling, setup, takedown. That can be anywhere from 3 hours to 5 hours. Why? Because I get on site an hour and a half beforehand, and then take about an hour to take things apart. Sometimes, depending on staircases, elevators, where I have to bring my equipment up, sometimes that'll take longer, right? So that goes into play as well. Additional staff, because we run a 2-person team. If the event is 8 hours, well, then my additional staff now comes up to about 12 hours, because they got to be there for setup, takedown, all that type of stuff as well. Planning meetings, anywhere from 3 hours to 5 hours. Why? Well, because on my package for $18.99, I need to sit down with you twice. I'm going to help you plan through your timeline for the evening. I'm going to help you come up with a bunch of cool ideas for your wedding to make it different and unique. And so, sometimes the meetings will be 2 hours, a little bit longer, but I split it across 2 meetings. Okay, alright. And then, office time, 1 to 3 hours. And office time is what I'm going to use to do my emails with you, phone calls, rewriting, introductions, any types of audio editing I need to do, any type of correspondence with you back and forth that I'm dedicated to your event. That's where that comes in. So after I add it all up, it comes to approximately 40 hours. And so, sometimes it can be a little bit more, a bit less, but this is just to give you an idea. And I say, make sense? Yeah, definitely. Right? Their eyes are wide, but they're like, wow, yeah, that all makes sense though. It's not just him showing up. These are actually important because, yeah, we need all that. Then we go down somewhere and talking about how we help them create the itinerary, the timeline, the type of DJ services that they get, which is interactive. I explain to them about the client area that we give them, which is a service that we get through DJ Intelligence, which is really nice and really cheap for a whole year. I think it's like $120, but it gives them that idea that, they have their own personal password protected area on our website where they can start some of the wedding planning. we go through just all the little things that a DJ can actually help. And when they're done, I'm like, you know, so I can help you with all this. And I feel, and because I've been kind of gauging him as we're going through the consultation, but I said, I feel really comfortable with you guys, and I hope you feel the same way with me. Have you ever seen any other DJ offer what I'm offering? Right. And the general answer is no. 99% of the time they say no. And then I kind of, you know, crack a little joke with them. I say, well, that's good, because if there was another DJ, I'd probably have to find him and kill him. And they laugh a little bit, and they're like, oh, yeah, sure. And then I say to them, okay, well, would you like to go ahead and get everything booked in, and we can get your information down? And you just wait. And they'll either say, you know, yeah, let's do it, and look at each other. Sometimes they might, you know, well, and you just kind of take it from there. If they bring up an objection, you ask them, okay, well, is there anything, you know, bothering you? Is it that you feel that I'm not competent to provide your entertainment for your wedding, or is it that you think I'm offering too much? Of course, you're never going to be offering too much. Or, you know, and then they say, well, honestly, you know, it's a price. Okay, well, you know, what's wrong with the price? And they'll say, oh, you know, that's not really what we're budgeting for. We actually found DJs. And I say, and they're probably half of ours. Well, yeah. So, but what do you get from that DJ? And I can't really tell you, because you already, like, knocked that DJ out of the park.
Yeah.
So, am I going to be the guy to tell all the DJs in my area all the little things that they can do? No. If you can't figure it on your own, buddy, then you need to find somebody who can help you. And generally speaking, most DJs, they'll not share information with anybody in their own area.
Right.
But, you know what, if you join an association of DJs, like the ADJA, or up here we have the CDJA, then we actually share this info with a group of people that we trust. You know we're not going for bottom feeders who are going to try and undercut each other.
Right.
And then we feel a little bit more comfortable with sharing. So that's how I handle the whole showing them the value in the package. Now, how do I make extra money on the nights that I'm not working on a wedding or so? We bought the Digi Games system. And
what is that? What is that? Because I've heard of it, but I'm not really familiar.
It's a computer-based game show system. We've seen Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud, and Jeopardy on TV. Well, it's almost the same thing. Not the same names, but same style. I think they can't use the same names for copyright infringement, but it's in the same style. So you get the buzzers, you get the program, you're on your computer, you hook up a projector screen to it. It looks like the contestants are on a real live TV game show. Now, we looked at that, and my wife, who is a brilliant person, she's got a lot more common sense than most people, a lot more than me. And she said, well, you know, this is great, we should buy it. And I said, well, I don't really know, it's not really DJing. She's like, well, you're an entertainer, though. You enjoy being on the microphone, you love talking with people, you love interacting with them. You know, sure, they're not dancing, but you're still entertaining. Okay, you got a point. So we bought it back, and I was reading on the Mobile Beat Issues, and I went through an article from Rob Johnson, and he said, you know, who watches game shows? Old people. So we looked up a whole list of retirement residents in our area, and we visited all of them. Like, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, we just visited all of them, one after the other, probably do like 3 or 4 in a day. And we bring brochures with us, and we brought a bit of a sample of the game show. I'd bring, you know, a little monitor and my laptop and the buzzers, and I would get the entertainment coordinator or the recreation coordinator to play the game show with a friend right there. And they're like, wow, this is exciting. Boom, we got them. And we're able to book a 1 or 2 hour game show in the week for their seniors. And that really helps us to, you know, add to our bottom line in the winter time when things are slow for us, or around then when we really like jumped in full time. We also, you know, we can do game shows in bars, and we've also actually bought some promotional items. We have a cash machine. It's like if you've ever seen the Ellen DeGeneres show, it's called the Gold Digger. And it's this machine that they put the people in, and they blow money everywhere, and they grab as much money as they can, and it's exciting, right?
Yeah,
well, we visited a bunch of different businesses that want to do promotions on grand openings or trade shows, and we rented to them. We say, hey, you know, we'll set up this cash machine. It's in the week. We'll operate it for you for a couple $100, and we'll run it for you. You bring your people. We'll put them in the machine. We'll turn it on, and people are excited so much by money blowing everywhere. Giving them 30 seconds in a machine filled with money, it's like heaven for them. They don't really get much money, but the experience and the excitement is what they pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two little things that has helped us for sure.
Great, man.
Something that I would like to add, though, is that for all those DJs who are concerned about, growing and becoming a multi-op, first you got to figure out what is the brand of DJing that you want to offer. Mm-hmm. We offer interactive DJing. Let's say you want to offer, something a little bit more, I'm going to say polished. You want to have that DJ that he's not very interactive, but he knows his music really well and is able to mix from one song to another and keep the dance floor going. Well, then you use that in your marketing material, so that you can help get people dancing. And then you need to find people who are similar to you, and then you need to be able to train them. And it's easy to try and train somebody when you're just throwing stuff off the top of your head. But once you get to your second or third or fourth DJ, you realize you keep missing things. So you actually need to either A, sit down and create a training program for your company, and then use it, or B, go out and buy a training program. And because I know about Mike Walter, I ended up buying his DVD called Train Your Next Great DJ, and his company is interactive just like ours, so it was great because then I was able to use his DVD right out of the box and just start training my guys. And then we adapted it a little bit and changed it and took some things out that wasn't applicable to us and put some things in that were.
Great. So. And what are one or two of the most important things that you have to make sure that you get across with your DJ when you're training them?
Important thing to get across is you are the boss. You're in charge. Now, it may sound like an egotistical statement, but when you're concerned about them representing your company name or going out under your name, your reputation is on the line. And in order to make sure that it's not tarnished, you got to be able to put your foot down and fast. And you got to keep really good tabs on what your DJs are doing. And you also have to have certain rules in place on things that they do and they don't do at events. And you got to make those rules public, not just to your DJs. You got to make them public to your clients as well, so that if a DJ were to do something that was unsatisfactory, your client would be very quick to say, hey, you said your DJ wouldn't do that, and they did. And then you get to nip it in the bud by talking to that DJ and, fixing the situation, and also taking the opportunity to show your customers that if something does go wrong, you're not the type of person that's just going to leave it in the back and sweep it under the rug. You're able to take charge, get rid of it, or not get rid of it, but take charge and fix the situation, right? Mm-hmm. Most times when DJs make errors, it's not willfully. It's more just, they're not sure, well, I didn't think it would be a big deal, I'm just a DJ, it's just a party.
Right.
Well, not for me, this is my business, and there's certain operating rules that we have to go by. So, being the boss is all fun, but you got to be able to take charge and, show your DJs how to be responsible for what they do.
Mm-hmm. One of the questions I wanted to ask you, man, was what has been something that has been a challenge for you in becoming and staying a successful DJ, and how have you dealt with it?
Challenge for me, I would have to say, is learning when to stop working and enjoying more of home time. That's a challenge for me. Learning how to appreciate the small things in life, like, spending time with your family, instead of, getting caught up in running your business 24/7. Mm-hmm. I'm a bit of a workaholic, and so I'm learning on, how to spend more time with my wife, how to spend more time, doing things that are a little bit outside of work, because we are doing pretty good. We're successful. We got to keep up there, but I'm very bad at knowing when to turn the light switch off and just kick back and relax and enjoy a movie. And I'm learning. It's hard for me, but I'm learning.
As DJs, I think we're just very passionate about what we do. And I heard something the other day, which is how to know if you're doing the right thing in life. And the question they said to ask was if you do the same thing for free. And I think as DJs, we'd all do it, even if we weren't getting paid. And just the fact that we can get paid and we can have an awesome lifestyle, comfortable lifestyle, and then also do what we love is just a blessing, man. So it sounds like a good problem to have.
That's true. If it came down to it, I would DJ for free, yes. But because I know that I'm really, it's a really good business and people enjoy it, and they paid a lot more money for a lot less important things, then I know that they'll pay the money.
That's key. That's key. That's something that's been a massive lesson for me that has translated to me having the motivation to go out there and be more successful and charge more money as a DJ. And I think that's really something that could help all of us DJs, which is realizing that people spend way more money on things that are far less important. And that's just a reality. So when it comes to creating a memory that they're going to have for the rest of their life, help people. You know, it's your job. It really is your job to help show people how important this really is.
True, man, that's true. This is all the time I'll have for today, though. But
yeah, man.
I'd love to come back on here and chat a little bit more down the line.
Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, dude, you're just such a wealth of knowledge, man. It's great talking to you, man. I really appreciate the time.
Thank you very much.
Have a great one, man. And yeah, man, thanks again, man. I really can't thank you enough.